Down the left and Karim Benzema. Slight change from the formation last week against Deport.
Oh, that handball, it certainly hit the arm of Vezzo, and there is a case for the referee to answer. I think his explanation, without hearing it, is that that was a ball to hand.
Valencia just flicks the ball on, doesn't he? Vezzo comes across and clears it onto his arm.
Isco. Asensio. It's a lazy ball from Carvajal. It's Parejo. Former Real Madrid man, though, he only played 5 games in the first team. Asensio's onto the ball quickly. Benzema taking the eye of the defenders, and Asensio does it again. This is a young man who, whenever he starts for Real Madrid, has never been on a losing team. He's more than a lucky charm, he's got incredible talent.
And whenever he shoots, he scores. When they're not even half chances, and he's tucking away these goals left, right and centre. Valencia gave away possession cheaply, and didn't he punish them? His accuracy on shooting for such a young player is so impressive. The ball is misplaced there by a Valencia player. Condovia can't get across. Asensio picks up the loose ball. Such composure as well. And picks his spot. Gets enough power to beat the goalkeeper Neto. But most importantly, there's a little glance. Picks out the bottom corner. And the goalkeeper doesn't even make the attempt to dive. He knows it's right in the corner and he's not going to get anywhere near it.
Wasteful pass by Lato. This is Modric. Benzema. Asensio, who stole the ball, leads the attack. Asensio, brilliant ball in, and just a whisker away from Benzema.
Of course, a delivery like that gets the thumbs up from Karim Benzema. Sweeps the ball out quickly. Good first-time pass from Karim Benzema. Asensio cuts inside and whips it with real pace. Any touch there from Benzema. We'll probably have seen the second goal for Real Madrid.
Condovia chased down by Toni Kroos. He comes away with the ball out. This is Gaia. Lato, brilliant run from the youngster on the blind side. Good cross, very good goal from Valencia. Well, the two youngsters combining. Lato down the left, Soler coming in. And his future players are looking very, very bright. Excellent comeback from Valencia.
Fantastic individual goal from Real Madrid. What a fantastic team goal from Valencia. The young players involved again. It's a real pleasure to watch this young talent in La Liga. See the two left backs combining well, Gaia and Lato. They're both through the youth system. Lato gets into a really good crossing position and does really well to pick out a fantastic run from Carlos Soler, who's playing on the opposite side of the field of players, the attacking wide side midfield player. But he makes a diagonal run across the penalty area, goes unnoticed, no one picks him up. Lato picks him out. Soler finds the back of the net for the equaliser.
Well, he's a young man who's on the radar of many large clubs. Couldn't have been better placed. Asensio to Benzema. Gareth Bale. Benzema. Brilliant move. Real Madrid playing at breakneck speed.
It's brilliant. 20 minutes gone and it's end-to-end stuff. Both teams are looking to attack whenever possible. Of course, we expect that from Real Madrid at home. It's a little give and go between Bale and Benzema. Crashes his attempt into the side netting at the near post.
He was expected to come to Valencia, but the Spanish FA had the rule that you couldn't be the manager of two clubs, of course. Marcelo's shot, and the keeper is not happy with the defenders in front of him and the amount of space that was afforded to Marcelo.
Asensio involved in the build-up. Marcelo takes up an interesting position for a left-back, slightly infield. Tries to cut across across it. Just doesn't get that curve that he was looking for. Cuts across the ball, he's hoping it's going to be swinging in towards the top corner.
I think the referee would have let that go, but it's an escape for Real Madrid. It's Benzema and Asensio, 2-on-2 situation. Benzema dances, and a tiny save from Neto, a move that went from keeper to keeper.
Keeper's furious, isn't he? How his team's so exposed.
Taken quickly, Marcelo, as Valencia reorganise their defence. Marcelo whips it in, Benzema rises! Oh, the goalkeeper could only stand and stare as Murillo had lost the Frenchman.
Where do we start on that lot? Where we left off, where we ended up. Benzema was in an offside position. As the cross initially comes in from Marcelo. Take it down as a foul.
Well, as the keepers' union represented around here, Terry, I would say yes, it was an assault, but if you would tell me that the ball was stolen, I wouldn't disagree with you. That was Benzema, and that was a very good save from Neto. Here's Isco to Bale. Marcelo. Bale continues his run. Bale with an excellent cross, and well, he was brave defending by Murillo to go down at the ankles of Benzema.
I think it's a really good chance for Benzema. Probably the excuse that he perhaps sees it late. As Murillo goes down to head the ball, misses it. Side foot finish, 3.
Kovacic. Casemiro joins the attack, doing his best impression there of Sergio Ramos and forcing the keeper to make the save.
It was an unconvincing save, isn't it? It was a convincing attempt from Casemiro.
This discussion last night, didn't we, whether a goalkeeper actually wants a wall or a clear view of it. Parejo goes wide. Gaia plays it up there towards Zaza. Oh, and it was a free header. The officials may have spared the embarrassment there of Kondogbia.
It's intelligent play to switch the point of attack out wide to the left.
Cross. Asensio. Marcelo. In comes Gareth Bale. Another very big chance, not taken by Real Madrid. The big hitters are not hitting.
I can't believe it's still 1-1. Chances at both ends. Real Madrid have had the majority. It was critical of Kondogbia for heading it down immediately into the ground, and Gareth Bale does exactly the same, uses the same technique, climbs really well, gets up early above Tony Lato, and that's a bit of a mismatch. Crosses towards that far post. And Gareth Bale.
To Modric. Gap opens up, he saw it late. And he's very happy to just help it on his way, Neto.
Yeah, front foot play from Real Madrid. As you'd expect at this stage of the game, searching for the...
Madrid bench calling for Lucas Vazquez.
Of course they are. Always does, doesn't it?
It's a great ball, and it's another massive miss. Zaza had broken through the two central defenders. Well, it was a great ball from Soler, and it was a great run, but it was a dreadful finish.
Yep, can I have to admit.
Well, it's an awkward angle, and you can't really see the ball there. The keeper, saw it at the last minute, and that is a sensational save from Keylor Navas. Pretty tempting free kick as well.
It's a really good free kick from Dani Parejo. Navas trusts his wall. He just has that little step, doesn't he, to his right, but not enough to deny him getting across goal to his left and tipping it over.
And he sprung spectacularly. No,
3 years of age. So it's a very youthful Valencia. Thankfully for La Liga, appears to be going in the right direction.
good ball in. Rodrigo steadies himself, plays it back. Kondogbia! Oh, Valencia are creating a real upset here on Real Madrid's homecoming as champions. And who's to say that Valencia do not deserve this? Under new management and doing just fine.
That's really shook the Bernabeu, isn't it? We're going to have to see one of those famous comebacks from Real Madrid that we saw on so many occasions last season. Valencia stuck in the early stages of the second half when Real Madrid were clearly on top. They've really showed great spirit, good ability as well. Attacking intent to try and get players forward. That's the central midfield player. Kondogbia getting into the box. And again, another control finish, a side foot finish. As the ball was put back to him, backing up the plate. What a start for his Valencia.
Asensio through the wall! Where would they be without him? Step aside, Bale and Ronaldo. There's a new saviour in town and they needed his talents tonight. Started the scoring early on and has equalised when they needed him the most.
Talked about another comeback. There's no Ronaldo, no Ramos. And they were the main instigators last season when Real Madrid needed late goals to get amongst the points. Asensio does it again. Modric and Kroos were quite right to trust the talented youngster. Suited the left footer. Uses the correct technique. It's not the greatest of walls, I have to say. It's Carlos Soler on the end, doesn't he? Turns his back.
Well, Real Madrid have made another change. They've thrown a striker in Borja Mayoral and taken off between the two. Go back to Asensio. Benzema! Can't win it for Real Madrid. He can't believe it. The crowd can't believe it. Asensio can't believe it.
It appeared as if Asensio was a cert to get his hat-trick, wasn't it? And it's well blocked by Vezzo. And it falls to Benzema. Side foots it. It's a shocking miss from Karim Benzema. Should have been the winner for Real Madrid. They're running out of time. Zidane beats the group.
He allows play to continue. 4 minutes added to a game nobody really wants to end. Carvajal. Back to by Vasquez. Puts it in. Benzema! Oh, an incredible save from Neto! The new goalkeeper has won his spurs. And Benzema is left beating the ground. I think Casemiro might be injured here.
The first time Benzema hits the target. Neto pulls off a wonder save. Kondogbia down with cramp.
Well, that was something sensational from Neto. They've gone through a few goalkeepers in recent years as we see that foul. This was the save. Benzema was screaming goal. But for a sensational save from the brilliant Brazilian Neto.
He actually get both hands to it as well. Diving at full length. Certainly gets his right hand on it.
Because the energetic Asensio puts in the cross. Only half cleared by Vezza. They're hanging on in there, Valencia. Aiming for a winner now. It's a 2-on-1 situation. If Santimina can make the right pass, Zaza steadies himself. Agonising moment for Valencia. Brilliant free by Zaza. He plays for a penalty. And the referee vigorously shakes his head. The only cool head inside the Bernabeu. It's like a volcano that's erupting.
Next goal was the winner.
It'll be 3 and you win. Vasquez with the cross. Mayoral at the head of a Real Madrid attack. Breathtaking stuff.
Zaza has been too keen to go down at the slightest hint of a contact all night. In and around the penalty area, it's a reckless challenge.